Absolutely amazing event. Every single person in this room can add value to your life one way or another. If you didn't come to this one, you missed out. You need to come to the next one.
You guys better be here. Be there or be square.
I met at this event, the wisdom that I've received from this event has transformed my life in this very moment. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'll be a very different man.
This was a great event hosted by the Gen Z and the Purpose-Led, and I can't believe that it was their first one. I can't believe that this guy was their first one. If you wasn't there, you missed out. I'm sorry you missed out.
Sunshine.
Works in private equity, and I actually invest in private equity. I'm a limited partner for a company called Growth Deck, and Alex works for a company, can't remember its name, but yeah, that's that. Private equity, that's what I like to hear. Big up Alex. Alex, where are you? Raise your hand. Let me see you over here. Are you wearing it right now? Are you wearing it right now?
I actually am.
Oh wow! Show them, stand up, man. Give her a clap. Give her a round of applause. Let's do a little thing. So, what's your name, bro?
My name is Faith.
Hi, Faith. Hi, Faith. To get your muscles up.
First of all, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who came today. I'm also we went to my last event in August last year. Keep your hands up if you went. August. Yeah, the progress from then to now is crazy, and it's because of you guys, so we really appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to have a live podcast on the power of networking.
First of all, hello, hope you guys are all doing well today. My name is Robert.
Hi, bro.
What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Come on.
Your network is?
Your net worth.
Hi everybody, my name is Austin Okolo. I'm an award-winning business owner. I own a GQ feature fashion brand. I run my own book club, Gen Z Club, alongside these two handsome men here.
Come on.
It's crazy though, because I said earlier, like, we were literally, it was me and Denzel. It was actually me, Denzel, and another boy. Actually, two other boys. One, I asked him to be part of Gen Z Club. He said no. The other guy, he joined for a few weeks. Then we kind of kicked him out a little bit.
No.
But we're doing rooms like every week, like from like January to like May. Every single Wednesday without fail. Like we don't miss 1 week. Even with like 5 men in the room, like it was like me, my brother, my mum, my dad, it was us was talking. So it's just mad, innit? Even then we met these two along the way. We used to have like us, we used to do joint rooms every week. Then I remember we used to have rooms with like 20 men in them. And then you know when you give the mic to one guy on stage and they're just talking for a time. And as they're talking, I'm seeing the numbers dropping from the clubhouse room. People's leaving. And I'm thinking, do I tell this guy to stop talking or do I? So I see the clubhouse room, but it was just like funny how like we had all those little moments and now we're on stage together doing an event, man. So I'm happy you guys are all here with me, man. So yeah.
Yo guys, what's good? It's Pokey Banks, baby.
Aye.
I'm out here, so I'm Pokey Banks. I talk about personal finance on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I trade currencies. I'm a co-founder of the Gen Z Club, and I resell tickets. So I appreciate all you lot for coming. It's going to be a very, very good podcast. Networking is very, very deep to me because it's why I'm here today. So again, I hope you lot take some gens in.
your event. I don't have a slogan like these guys, but my name is Denzel. I'm the founder of the Gen Z Club, as they mentioned. And yeah, today, I just want to say, first of all, a good lesson from today is consistency. Because as Austin mentioned, when we started, like, it was a myth, man. Like, after, I think it was first year of uni, isn't it? Yeah, first year of, or second year of uni, doing these rooms, and we'll see no progress. And I think that sometimes happens with our goals. Like, you know, we have all these plans to make it £1 million, to do this, to do that, and we don't see the progress all the time, but we see people around us with progress. So I think this is something you should just stay consistent, and it kind of leads to networking, because I always say this, like, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And obviously, initially, I kind of started doing the rooms by myself, and then I saw Austin, we had a similar vision, although we bicker a lot because we have different opinions, but yeah, we work together, and now obviously the Gen Z Club, like today, over 200 people, like it's just, I'm even overwhelmed right now, like it's crazy. So yeah, thank you all, and I hope you enjoyed the night.
Big claps for yourselves, please. Yeah, man. So as we said, guys, if you like something, what do we do? Come on, laughter too. Okay, so today the episode is about the power of networking. This is how we're going to do it, guys. First of all, I'm going to ask all the brothers, how has networking changed their lives? And then we'll talk about tips in terms of how to network in the best way possible. And then last but not least, we'll do some Q&As, ask people about what they think about it. So that's that there. So first things first, I'm going to speak John. How has networking changed your life, bro?
In so many different ways. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, network, literally, the reason that we met is because of networking, innit? It's the app called Clubhouse. Like, they have a similar story to ours. Basically, they started on there. They saw that the kind of content that they wanted to see on there wasn't on there, so they put it on there. Same with us. We saw a lot of who should pay first on the first dates, and you can only talk about that so much, right? So we said, look, we're interested in personal development, so we might as well put that content out there. People liked it. We made a podcast because they asked us to, and here we are today. And then here we are with them. And it's because we networked on an app called Clubhouse, which was, was that
2 years ago now.
What was it even about? What was the purpose of that app?
So I think it was just for people just to stay interactive during lockdown, something like that.
Yeah.
But we used it for the good.
Exactly. But yeah, it has really changed my life, networking. Been many situations where even people in this room, the only reason I met people in this room is because of networking. Like, or even like kind of mentorship kind of figures, like people in terms of jobs when I used to do photography and videography. And the only reason I got into those jobs is because of the people that I spoke to. Literally, it was just down to that. And literally my friends even that I would tell what I want to do, even big up Matthew, personal trainer in the back. He's even introduced me to a couple of people, even in the gym. Yeah. This guy runs the gym, man. He would just come into the gym and say, hey, you, come, talk to my boy. And then we'll speak, and then we'll just network. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because your network is your net worth, feel me? Yeah. We'll speak, and then we'll just exchange details, and then we'll go places, and then we'll do stuff and progress, basically. But yeah, that's how it's changed my life.
Come on, man. I love to see that, man. Austin? No, I'll go afterwards, bro.
I'm not ready yet, man, please. Okay,
Poku, talk to us, bro. How has networking changed your life, bro?
Yeah, networking is the reason why I'm here today. So I've got a little story. So before the TikTok stuff, I was on Instagram creating a page, a theme page, the ones you see now about personal finance and whatnot. Now, in around 2 months, I gained around 360 followers. I'm a high achiever, so to me, that's bad. So, I gave up with that, and I left it. That was when I was in year 13. Then now, late that year, I go to uni. I went to the University of Nottingham, and I met a friend there called Bademi. I don't know if you guys know him, Bademi King. And he told me in September, so this was like during Freshers Week, he's saying, hey, Poku, you should jump on TikTok. There's this new app, you should jump on it early. You'll get the first mover's advantage. I'm thinking, nah, that's for kids. People are dancing, and I'm like, what? So I left him, I brushed it. And then December came now, and we spoke again. And he said from September to December, he gained 9,000 followers.
Crazy.
Now, that time, I only had like 1K on Instagram. So to me, 9K followers, yeah, that's lit. Let me jump on it. So this is like the end of December now. We had a little networking event. It wasn't even proper like this. We was at Starbucks. We literally just took over the room. And we was talking. And there was like 4 of us there. And then he was telling me and another guy about TikTok. I'm serious now. I'm thinking, yeah, this guy's got 9K followers. Yeah, I have to jump on it. This is the end of 2019, by the way. So I'm thinking, January the 1st, 2020, new decade, new me. Yeah, I'm started. Come on. So it wasn't for that networking event and him pushing me to start TikTok and spreading all the gems, then I wouldn't be here right now to see all these great faces and whatnot. So he told 2 of us. He told me and another friend. Unfortunately, the other friend didn't listen. I listened. I jumped on TikTok. The rest is history. But don't get me wrong, the other friend, he's still doing well. He's working at, in the city. He's doing big things. But yeah, I listened to him, I networked, and I understood the vision. January the 1st, 2020, I made my first video on TikTok, and then from there, the rest is history.
Come on.
So if it wasn't for that, that little networking event, him pushing me to start TikTok and spreading the gems, and yeah. And obviously, that was before COVID, so by the time COVID came, lockdown came, I was already set, I was already popping, so the minute he jumped on TikTok, I was already on the For You page, so it was lit. Wow. So yeah, it was great. That's how it changed my life personally.
How many followers?
Wait, you gotta go, yeah. Very quickly, one thing, yeah. Bro, you're being too humble, bro. 3 million. Can you guys give me a round of applause, please? 3 million plus views. No, likes.
9 million.
9 million.
So probably like 100 million views, probably.
You feel me? And that's one thing I want to say very quickly, guys, yeah, in terms of the power of networking is this, right, yeah? You see Poku, his friends played a very pivotal part in the man he became. Guys, make sure you're surrounding yourselves with the right people because your friends can take you to a different realm. You see, we can go so far by ourselves, but it's only through our friends we can go even further. Denzel said something very pertinent. You want to go far? Go alone. You want to go far, go alone. You want to go far, go with people. The power of friendship, which we talked about on our podcast, by the way, guys, is something which is so important to help you get to the places where you can't get to by yourself. Some doors won't open by you just going by yourself. So my advice to every single person in this room is be intentional with the people you meet. Don't just stay around the same circle. They're not doing anything. Don't get twisted now. There's friends for every season and every reason. But be intentional with the people you meet with because you never know how they can help your destiny.
Also, I want to touch on that as well, and I want to talk about impact. So Poku, he's got all these followers here, but how do you get them from value, impact, and like this guy can't even go to Tesco. Like Benzo, we work out this guy, everyone's asking for pictures because he's actually impacted their lives in it, and no matter what you're building, the only way you'll build anything is by providing value. You guys are all here because we're giving you value for a networking event. Every business provides value, so when you're on networking, think about how can you provide value? How can you make somebody who's on the other end of that conversation life better? So Poku's done that, and he's testament to providing value, financial advice, and now he's where he is because of that value. So we all clap for him.
Come on.
But, I feel like networking means, I also want to tell a story, but quickly, one final thing before that is I want to say a quote, which is, it's not about where you start, it's about where you finish. So a lot of you might be in this room right now thinking, I'm not where I want to be. It doesn't matter. No one cares about that. It's about where you finish. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were on Clubhouse doing our rooms with like 10 man, like, but look at us now.
It was peak. It was peak.
So think about the end journey. Don't think about, okay, cool, you might not be content now, yeah, but think about, cool, my future's bright, yeah, and people are going to say, what are they going to say about me also done it? So it's about legacy. And how network can change my life. So I'm dyslexic in it, so I don't read the books about 19 years old. And I'll never forget, so I used to go to network events. So see how you lot are here now, network events. I was going to them when I was like 18 years old, 17 on my own. I'm my boys wouldn't come with me. I'm going to ask one boy, like, bro, let's go to the network event. He said no. I said, why can't you go? He goes, oh, I can't afford the train. I was like, bro, I'll give you £2 for the train. He was like, oh, no, like, just make up an excuse in it. But like, I thought, cool, I'll do it myself. That's how I met people like Victor, people like Poku, people like Denzel. So it's crazy how I've gone to attend network events to actually host them now as well. And so I went to one in about 2018. I recommend everyone going. Even actually spoke at one a couple of years ago, the Black Business Show. So I went to that when I was 18 years old. I met one lady called Kubi Springer. You should all follow her, Google her. She's one of the biggest brands.
What was her name?
Kubi Springer.
How'd you spell that?
Bro, I just said I'm dyslexic.
What did you say?
Good crowd involvement. I like it.
How'd you spell it? K-U-B-I. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so...
you want to find it, K-U-B-I.
Yeah. Yeah, she builds brands. That's the one, yeah. So I remember she gave a powerful speech about how she worked with David Beckham, Nike, everyone. Then at the end, one thing I've always been, I encourage you to do yet is, when you meet someone that you feel like value, talk to them. So talk to them, go up to them and ask them. Like, one thing with me, whenever I meet somebody who I look up to, I always speak to them. And not even to get anything from them, you just show them love. Like, if I meet people here today who I follow on social media, I'll walk up to you and show you love. Like a lot of people, they meet people and they follow them, but they don't really show them appreciation. So after a speech, I walked up to her and said, I love that was amazing. Have you got any advice? I was 18 years old. She gave me some tips, cool. A year later, I went to that event again, I met her there again. She gave another powerful speech again, and at the end I went to speak to her, and she had a book just been released. And I was like, oh, let me speak to her again, really powerful, she really remember me. And I walked over to her stand now, and then she was like, I remember you. And honestly, that was something that really, like, as a 9-year-old boy, yeah, meant a lot to me, like, she remembered me. Not only that, yeah, she hugged me, and as she hugged me, she whispered in my ear, would you like me to gift you my book? I was like, wow, like, 100%, even though I don't read. So so I got the book now, took a picture of her, and then I went home, and because of the gift now, I thought, you know what, let me actually try to read this, you know what I'm saying? Let me try and read it. So I read it now. It was called I Am My Brand, something like that. Yeah, really, really great book. Yeah, I finished it now. I said, wow, like books, there's actually value in them. Like fast forward a couple years later, I've read about over 50 books.
Everyone clap for that, please.
Not only that, I started my book club in January, and I've got like 40 members all reading with me now. So not only have I read books, I've also got people that are actually reading with me now who are inspired to read their first book as well. So as I said, it's crazy how I've gone from not reading any books to now reading weekly with people, a few members in the crowd there as well. So I love the fact that I went from not reading any books to actually being able to not only read 50 more, but also impact other people to read as well. So that small network, that conversation with that girl, that woman, who, you know, that one connection led to me reading so many more books here. Not only do those books impact me to do things like this and learn and make money and, you know, build connections, it's also impacted me to impact more people to read, who will also impact more people. It's a ripple effect. So don't neglect those small little connections you make, because they take you very far. So yeah, that's me.
Yeah, and I was... And I was going to say something off the back of that in terms of networking. Don't expect something from people that you just talk to. Don't expect something from them, because everyone's always expecting something from everybody. Provide them value. Either just provide them value or just talk to them. Austin went to Kubi. He went to her just to big her up, say, I love what you're doing. That's exactly what you did. He didn't say, oh, I want this from you. I want you to give me a book. She gave him a book a year later that obviously you went on to read. Yeah, come on. Was that the first book you read?
First ever book, bro.
First ever book he read, because he just wanted to speak to someone and big her up. So sometimes you just have to, not sometimes, all the time, even today, speak to people. Networking and just speaking to people. People always saying, oh yeah, networking, oh, I hate networking. But it's just talking to people, that's it. Me and Rob do it all the time. Anywhere we go, we just speak to people because we like speaking to people. Even if you don't like speaking to people, speak to people.
Speak to us, man. We don't bite, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Maybe I do, though. I don't know.
At all. Speak to us. Speak to people here. Everyone here is on the same vibe. Literally. Grab a drink, vibes, even water H2O if you're driving, you know what I mean? And it's a Sunday as well. But everyone, big up yourself, speak to each other, and yeah, don't expect too much from people. Just provide value, and yeah, that's it.
One thing I want to say very quickly before Denzel goes into it, yeah? One thing which is so pertinent about what Austin said, yeah, is the importance of abundance mindset. Now, one thing which is so important about networking is this, right? Don't go to networking to take. Always expect to give. In fact, the one thing you have to do when you come to these events is expect to give to people. Because the thing is, though, when you give, life's funny, man. Life's extremely funny. The more you give to people, the more you get back. When you try to take, come on, man. No one likes a leech. So be very intentional about giving to people. And you never know who can help you by doing that, man. All you need to do is just have one. All you need to do and be to someone is that person who helped me. Oh, Austin helped me out. And because of that, look what happened to him. You could change his whole life. So, guys, be intentional just about, Be intentional about giving. Don't take too much, man. So, yeah, Dents.
Yeah, so for me, networking's helped me in so many ways. If I was to kind of narrow it down, mostly, so it's the property industry. So for those who know, I started in the property industry at quite a young age. And with me, I believe that you're a product of your environment, right? So a lot of people around me weren't really trying to do the same things that I was doing. So I thought, cool, who can I learn from or either surround myself with to achieve that? So with me, what I like doing with everything is seeing who's done it well and seeing how I can mirror it and kind of put my own touch to it. So I remember I was 15 years old, my mum's an accountant, I saw some papers with loads of zeros and I realized there was a property millionaire. So I asked my mum, how can I get in touch with him? And from that, I went to his office and again, at 15 years old, I didn't have any money to pay for him for mentorship. He charges I think, £3,000 for mentorship. But one thing you got to realize with these people is they've got a lot of money, but they haven't got much time. So I said, cool. Again, so we're providing value. It doesn't always have to be monetary value. It can be time or something they need. So I think he was about 60 years old. So he had no clue about social media. So I was helping managing the social media. After school, I would go with refreshments and stuff like that. And in return, he would train me with property. So that again started me with networking. He took me to events. I met other people in the industry. Fast forward, he's even here today. James Armstrong.
Wow.
Became my...
Come on. Give a round of applause.
Come on.
He became my second mentor, and that's when I said, okay, cool. Although I was, doing a lot for this guy, my first mentor, I wanted to start making some good money from property as well. So James, he was making ridiculous amounts, 20K a month from deal sourcing.
Oh,
I was like, do you know what? Yeah, once again, let me learn from him. So I think he charged, can I say it? Yeah. So he charged £3,000 for mentorship. And again, at the time I was like, I think I was 17, I was like, how am I going to pay £3,000 for the mentorship? So again, I went within my network. I knew my uncle, he had money, kind of negotiated with him. I was like, do you know what? Can I borrow some money to pay the £3,000? And after I make money, I'll pay you back. Long story short, I think I was meant to pay him back in 6 months. I paid him back, like, I think after 1 or 2 months through James' mentorship. And then from there, yeah, I've seen some decent money from property and like...
Humble,
yeah, man.
humble.
And yeah, so life's changed. So yeah, no, I really think networking, and I think, yeah, don't always think it has to be, as I said, monetary. Like, think, what can you... So always look for people's pain points. What do they need? And what can you offer as a solution? And you make it win-win, and you can come together and work together. So that's my tip.
Win-wins are very big. Always go for a win-win. Literally, if you can find something that you can provide someone with, provide them with it. I'm telling you, everyone's actually got something that they can provide someone else with. Everyone in this room, there is something that you have. There's a reason that you're here, honestly, and you have something to offer, and there is someone else that you can offer it to, and they can offer you something as well. So go find that person, man.
I love that. I love that. Okay, cool. So that's the first section done now. Now I want to ask everyone in the audience, not the audience, sorry, on the panel, tips for networking. I'm gonna start firstly, Mr. Poku. Poku, bro, talk to them. So what do you say? One tip you say for networking with people?
A tip that I've noticed and started to apply in my life is indirect networking. So this is direct networking. You've come to an event to come meet other people. Now, indirect networking is placing yourself in environments where you can network. So, for example, everyone heard of David Lloyd's? That's that expensive gym. You paying £79 a month for that gym means you're going to gym with people that can pay £79 a month for the gym. So I interviewed this guy that does property, and I was saying, like, why do you pay so much? And he said, the people that you can meet there are doing big things. So I was there, he's into property, we're in a sauna, and he's overhearing people talking about their service accommodations, and he's into property sourcing. So he made that connection just there by being in an environment where people have wealth. So placing yourself in environments where your target market is indirect networking, and you can do it smoothly rather than the direct way. So again, it is all about where you are, put yourself in those places, and then you have the highest opportunity to meet the right people.
And one thing about that as well with indirect networking, not everyone will get it. Not everyone will get it. Even exactly, Rob smiled at me when you said that, because I was saying, okay, I'm going to upgrade from Pure Gym to David Lloyd. Hands up if you go Pure Gym. Oh, we've got gym lads and gym ladies. All right. No, okay, I go Pure Gym, and I was thinking, okay, let me go to, what's it, David Lloyd's?
David Lloyd's.
David Lloyd's, yeah. I was thinking I'm going to go David Lloyd's. I said this to my barber, and my barber, he's a good man, and he does a lot, he knows a lot of people, he's in like good circles, right? And he said to me, that is an amazing idea. Because the kind of people that you bump into there are going to be different from the people that you bump into Pure Gym, you know what I'm saying? And David Lloyd's has got other facilities as well. It's got a business lounge, so if you run your own business, you can go there, you can work from a laptop, whatever. Pure Gym don't have that. So it just made sense for me, right? But when I spoke to other people, even my parents, for example, they're like, why would you pay that much for a gym? Why would you pay that much for a gym? And I understand it, but they don't, you know what I'm saying? They didn't understand the way that I was coming from.
Bigger picture.
See what I'm saying? Sorry?
The bigger picture.
The bigger picture, the big picture that I saw. But maybe it wasn't for them to see. Do you know what I'm saying? And then for me, I've done the research and I put it through in my mind. But not everybody will understand what you've already thought about. Not everyone will understand it because you thought about it. They can't see it. It's all about vision. Sometimes not everyone will be able to see your vision, but you got to keep going. You see what I'm saying? And you can't listen to everybody. You can take people in, but you can't listen to everybody.
That's good, man.
See me?
Yeah, it's not even, you're not paying £100 for the gym, you're paying £100 for the facilities, the people you're going to run into. Not only that, there's, for example, even getting a first class flight, the people you meet in that lounge, they all do something. So again, it's always placing yourself in those situations where you can bump into someone on a calm thing, so it's not like you're forced into network. It's just like, oh, how's the flight, or what are you working on today in the gym, and then boom, more likely they're doing something that's worthwhile.
Also, you can't put a price to your health as well, man. Like facilities, the spa, the swimming, like if you had a long day at work, just come home, not come home, come to the gym, and the fact that you get to relax and start a day, start fresh next day. You know what I'm saying? You wake up, you go to the spa, you start your day on a W kind of thing. So I feel like when it comes to health, you can't have a price on like your mental health as well. So yeah.
Most definitely. You know what? Another tip I'll say to everyone here in terms of networking is do not neglect the importance of horizontal networking?
Chat to them. What does that mean?
Okay, so a lot of people are very, as I said beforehand, a lot of people are very invested in what can I take, take. And all that is essentially just the vertical networking. How can I get to you? How can I take from you? But there's actually a beauty in horizontal networking. People in the same places as you. You don't know who they know. As the man that I've been saying, you're literally 10 people away from Cristiano Ronaldo. Or 7. Funnily enough, CR7. Oh, they're 2? Oh, sorry, my bad. Number's wrong. They're 2 people away. But the fact is this. That all comes from a horizontal network. Don't neglect that, guys. Obviously, we live in a very superficial world where people just focus on the numbers, all that stuff there. But guys, please don't get bogged down in that stuff there. You can literally network next to someone next to you right now. That can literally be the start of the change of your life. So guys, don't neglect that, man, and start now. Get perfect later.
I think we missed the most important step of networking, though, and that is working on yourself. Like,
come on, talk on it, bro.
Your inner world is a reflection of your outer world. Yeah, I know I get kicked that one. Oh, thank you, bro. But yeah, so I feel like a lot of people get nervous because like they go in, they haven't put any work on themselves first. But when you become someone that's of value, it's easy to network. It's easy to find win-win scenarios because when you've got value to provide people, you can find a win-win. You can find out how you can help them. So I feel like focus on yourself, invest yourself. The fact that you all came here today, that's an investment. You pay for travel, you might have bought a ticket, that's an investment in yourself. So that tells me a lot about you, about your mindset. But it all starts with the inner world and then working on yourself. So that's the most important step. I feel like when you work yourself now and your mind become someone of value, now it's about finding network. So I feel like, as I said earlier, don't be scared to meet people. And a lot of things in life here are muscles. So a lot of people, even me, I used to be scared to post social media. I've got a TikTok following, I've got a bit large TikTok following, Snapchat following, Instagram following. But I used to be scared to post on social media. But the more I did it, the easier it got. A lot of things is like a muscle. The more you network, the more you meet new people, it's a muscle, you get better at it. It's like you want to get better at push-ups, you do more push-ups. Take that mentality into your networking. The fact that you're here today, a lot of you here, your first network event. Your next one will get easier. Then it'll get easier. I remember my first time on stage this time last year, we were stuttering, scared, everything, but now look, it's a bit more comfortable.
Cozy, man. Trust me.
So, I say work yourself here and build the muscle. Number 2, I'd say links to win-win, and I read a lot of books in it. So one analogy I love here is emotional bank account. So every person you meet, you've got an emotional bank account. So that's like whether you're overdrawn a bank account, or whether when you do something nice to someone, make a deposit in a bank account. When you take it, you make a withdrawal. A lot of people, you're overdrawn in your bank accounts. Like you might be that guy that you call someone, they're looking at their phone thinking, oh, like what's this guy want now? You don't want to be that guy in it. So you want to be someone that when people call you or you call someone, they're excited to hear from you. Because that means you put a deposit into a bank account, into an emotional bank account. So when you give to somebody, it's like a deposit in their bank account. When you keep taking, you're overdrawn. That's why no one wants to work with you. So think about ways where you can make a deposit in a bank account. That could be, oh, your shoes look nice. Your trim looks good. Deposit. That way, when you take now, it's a lot easier to take. You know what I'm saying? So I think the most important tip, is work on yourself, work on the emotional bank account, and build the muscle of, just really, really networking and being confident.
I love that.
I want to quickly add my 2 tips. And I think the first one was to be unapologetic with your networking. So I think sometimes people think they can only network in environments like this, but really and truly, you can network anywhere and everywhere and learn from anyone and from anything. So even me, when I was starting property, I remember I was getting deals from people in the shop. I'll be in a line, Asda, whatever, just talk to people, find out what they do, and from that I can make deals. And I think as well, one thing you've got to realize is, it might not be, for example, if I meet Poku, it might not be Poku directly who benefits me, but it might be Poku who might know someone who can then benefit me kind of thing. And I'm not even saying to go into it to look to see what benefits you, but I'm just saying it might not be an immediate effect from the connection, but long term, you can gain from it. And that kind of leads on to my second point, which says, I forgot what I'm going to say now. There's a quote that says, an expert is not someone who knows everything, but who's an expert in their field, but knows where to get the information from. So sometimes, for example, let's say you're in a property...
Say that again, please, bro. I don't think people took it in enough as they should have. Say that again, please.
So an expert is not someone who knows everything, but an expert in their field and knows where to get the information from. So, for example, and it's the whole thing about, master of all trades, jack of all trades. So, for example, I could know property, right? And I could be a specialist in property. Now, let's say I made a lot of money from property. Instead of me learning about crypto and all this, to a full extent, I can maybe shout like Bezos or Zach or someone who can give me some gems. Obviously, I'll have my foundational knowledge, but I can shout those who will give me gems, and and I can invest in it myself, rather than me having to now learn it full, then learn if I want to go into e-commerce, if I want to go into marketing. If I go into marketing now, I can just shout Jono. If I can go into TikTok, shout Poku. So again, using your network and people around you will help you go far in that sense as well.
I love that. You know what, guys? I want to do a very practical thing with everyone here tonight. Repeat after me, guys, yeah? I am valuable. I am enough. I can network. I have value to give to people.
Stand up and say it. Now stand up and say it. Everyone stand up.
Okay.
Make sure you believe it.
Everyone stretch your legs. Stretch your legs, man. We've been sitting down for a minute now. Okay. Repeat after us. I am valuable. I am loved.
I am loved.
I can network.
I can network.
I am enough to bring to the table.
I have enough to bring to the table.
Now sit for a quick second. Quick second. Now you have to believe that. Now the thing about networking is this, right? The hardest thing about networking is starting off. The initial walk. How you doing? You're right. How you doing? That's the hardest part of networking. But after that, it gets easier. And the funny thing about networking is this, right? Or talk to people in general. When you talk to someone, best believe they're just as nervous as you are too. So the thing is, we get into our heads so deeply. Oh my God, what are they gonna think about me? Am I talking like this? Am I talking like that? But the fact is, they're just as nervous as you. So all you have to do is be yourself. Because funny thing is this: there's only one version of you in this world. There's no, even twins aren't the same. You know what I'm saying? So guys, please be intentional about just being yourself. Give. Don't demand to take, man. Because when you take, you're leeching. But most importantly, as I said, be yourself. Talk to people and understand the hardest thing to do is just to start. After that, it gets 10 million times easier. Trust me, I wasn't always like this. But by me starting, by me taking that plunge, life started to change. And that's the same for all the brothers here today, man. So, guys, remember those words. Whenever you feel nervous when you're about to start, say those words. Affirm yourself.
And I want to say something as well. I don't think everyone knows, but...
Let them sit down now, though. I think the legs are hurt.
You guys can sit down.
Oh, yeah, you can sit down. I don't think everyone knows, but my good friend Rob, when he was much younger, he actually wasn't able to speak. Like when he was much, much younger, he wasn't able to speak. But then he got, speaking lessons and speech lessons and stuff.
In fact, one thing I want to say, my dad's in the back. He came from Ghana.
Yes,
Big up.
Mr. Klutse. Come on. Hey, standing up. Yes.
Big up my dad. Big up my dad. Look, yeah, one thing I want to say is,
no, go on.
I love him so deeply.
Yes.
So deeply, man. Guys, as I said to you beforehand, I'm a storyteller, yeah? I couldn't speak until I was 7 years old. My larynx collapsed, meaning I couldn't speak, right? My dad, every single week, took me to speech therapy. Speech therapy. I couldn't speak. I was in class. I couldn't say a word. And now I'm here today with over 200 people speaking.
Yeah. Come on.
Bro, this is what dreams are made for. This is what dreams are made for. This is God's grace. But guys, I just want to encourage every single one in this house today. Don't let your situations be your destination. I'll say that again so you guys understand what I'm saying. Don't let your situation be your destination. I'm in my coach bag right now, man. Don't let your situation be your destination. I easily could have let that situation there, my stuttering, you see it? Overcome it now. I could let that stuttering there be my situation right there. But now look at me now, came out of my comfort zone, I'm networking with people, and look at that. The network has led to this. 200 plus people here on a Sunday night.
Come on.
I can't complain. So I'm thankful to all of you guys here today. Thank you once again. And big up my dad. I love you so much.
And just like that, literally, he started off not being able to speak. Now we just go and talk to random people because that's just how we are.
Now he's speaking to millions.
Now he's speaking to millions. You see it? Millions of people have seen him. Seen his handsome face. You see it there? I know you don't see it too.
Big muscles as well.
Right. But literally, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But I guess those 7 years weren't easy, were they?
Weren't easy at all, bro.
And I think Pops could tell us that too. They weren't easy, were they? Did he say no? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then you lot can do it too. You're not starting off not being able to speak. You're starting off with the ability to speak. Be grateful for that as well. You can already speak. You already got step 1. Now step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are coming. Get to step 2. Next step 2 is just reaching out your hand like my brother did. What you say? Yeah, all right. And doing that. That's it. That's how it starts. And that's how it begins. That is literally how it begins. And then after that, just let the conversation take a hold. And then it would just keep going. Just say what you do, say what your name is. Also another thing as well, I know we've got to, wrap it up soon, but yeah, on a Q&A soon. But another thing as well, tell people what you do. Literally, when you meet them, actually tell people what you do and what you want, like the people that you want to meet. Because I remember, who was it? I think it was Philip. Philip, you still here? I said, yo, yeah. Come on.
We got Philip, man.
I remember I was speaking to Philip one time, and that was even Rob's boy, actually. So even speaking through Rob, I knew Philip. And I spoke to Philip, and I said, bro, I want to do marketing. I'm starting this marketing thing. And then he was like, I know a guy. His name's Cam. It's Cam here.
Stand up, bro. Stand up, bro.
Tall. He's probably,
Come on, pick yourself up, man.
This is my brother. This is Cam Get Rich. And yeah, he's getting there still, my boy. Tell him, bro, I was going to do that already. Don't even worry about that. At Cam Get Rich. Bro, I know off by heart, dog.
Trust me.
And then he said, do you know Cam? I said, I think I know Cam. I think we went to the same school. We did go to the same school. And then I DM Cam, I said, and this is another thing as well, don't be scared to just reach out to people. A lot of people have just, what is it? Pride. The pride and the ego, and it's like, I can't reach out to my man. A lot of men too. I think it's even worse for men. But I reached out to him, I said, bro, I heard you're doing your thing, innit? Let's talk. He said, all right, cool, bro, book a meeting. I said, what? Book a meeting? I was like, I need this information. Let me book a meeting.
Businessman.
He's a businessman now. Is it me? I booked him. Oh, you like that one? I booked a meeting with Cam, and then I was getting on the call now. He's like, don't I know you from somewhere? I was like, yes, bro, we went to the same school. He's like, oh. And he was like, oh, yeah, if I knew, we would have just had a normal call. And after that, we kept talking. And because of that, Cam was actually enabled me to start to build my own business. And he's giving me a lot of good tips. And I'm start to make a little bit of money, you feel me? And that's because of networking through my boy, then Philip, and then Cam, and telling Philip what I wanted to do and the kind of people that I wanted to speak to. That's literally it. It just starts with that. It's easy as that. And I want you lot all to do that today. Just speak to people, tell them what you do, what you want to do, and the kind of people you want to speak with. And who knows, they might even shout you a week later saying, look, this is a person that I met, I want to introduce you to them. It's as easy as that. And that could be your next client, that could be your next investor, that could be your next friend, that could be your next, I don't know, girlfriend, I don't know. I don't know what you lot are after, innit? But I know we're all grafters. Listen, people, let's get it, man. Today is the day for networking, today is the day for connecting. As a matter of fact, we might even replace the word networking with connecting. Everyone is scared of the word networking.
What's my slogan, though?
Oh, it's your slogan. Yeah, we can't do that, sorry. Yeah, we're going to keep it. Your net worth. Come on. People just connect with people. It's that simple, all right?
Okay. Hey, guys, give me a round of applause, please.
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you, man, bro. Thank you.
That's my brother right there, Trust and believe, man. First of all, thank you so much for that, bro, man. He's been a very big help over the year, bro. Over the last 2 years, man, he's been holding me down. The importance of good people around you. But, guys, I want to go into a Q&A section where you guys will go around the room and we'll ask you guys questions, or you guys can ask questions and we'll answer it. Yeah? Who's doing it? Yeah? Is that good, guys? Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Does anyone have any questions? Oh, wow, his hand went up. No, bro, I saw you, bro. Your hand went up straight away.
My boy, Dominic. Shout out Dominic.
Big up Dominic. Can we get to Dominic?
New graduate. Can we clap for him, please?
Yeah, let's clap. Keep the claps up.
He's a DJ as well. DJ Disco. He's looking for artists. He came to me, Austin, please find me a rapper. I'm trying to do that now for you, bro. See, don't forget. So if you're a rapper, singer, whatever, trumpet, shout out my man and he'll bust you. So.
How you doing? My name's Dom.
Hi, Dom.
Hi, everyone. Like he said, I'm a producer myself. Me and my boy here, we make hard beats. If you rap or you know someone that sings, whatever, we'll sort you out. But I wanted to ask Jonathan yourself.
Wait, quickly though, keep it your boy, please, because he's a very big producer.
What?
Stand up, your boy.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Yeah. Round of applause.
He's worked with what? Digger D, M Huncho, all the biggest artists in the game, so names. Definitely someone you want to network with.
Yeah, definitely. Jonathan, I wanted to ask you, I'm setting up my own digital marketing agency, and I wanted to ask you, how do you get your first client? I'm familiar with Upwork, but I feel like at the moment I'm kind of like blagging it a bit to people to like say, yeah, I've done this before, but it's the first step, do you know what I mean? So I want to know, how did you get your first client, and what's some advice you can give?
Well, for me, actually, it was Upwork that I got my first client on. And matter of fact, I had to charge a lot less than what I was worth. And I know I'm worth a lot, as I'm sure all of you lot know as well. You lot, not me, you lot are worth a lot, right? And even where you're starting, you're worth a lot. I'm sure you're already an established man. I had to decrease the amount that I was charging to get that first role. And after I get that first role, I get that first testimonial. After I get that first testimonial, I get the second, the third, the fourth. And then after the fourth, it wasn't after the fourth, but after the fourth, I would have had enough, experience, and people would be able to see. Matter of fact, get video testimonials. Video testimonials are so... Is that someone clicking?
Can you explain what you mean by that, please?
Bro. Get video testimonials. Video testimonials are so key because anybody can blag a written testimonial. I could write that. I could write that for you, and I haven't even experienced your services. Get video testimonials, yeah? Put them on... Have you got a website?
No, not yet.
I'd say run a website. Build a website. I'd even say try to build it yourself. You learn a lot of skills by doing that. Use Wix. Right, Wix I've used that recently. Matter of fact, I built the Purpose-Led page in about 24 hours. I think it was yesterday. So if you look at purposeledclub.com, that's what I did in about 24 hours. Use Wix. It's very, very helpful. Put on there your video testimonials, and then when you're talking to people on Upwork and anywhere else, you send them your website, you will at 30. And make sure you have a meeting scheduler there too. So they can schedule meetings, you can already qualify them before they even get on a call. And then after that, bro, you're clear, man.
Thank you.
Are there any website developers here? Website developers? Any website developers? Stand up, please. Can you give me a mic, please? Get mic.
Big up KB, man. Inside.
Yeah, man. Plug us off, bro.
Hey everyone, my name's KB. I'm a software
Hi,
developer.
KB.
Hi, KB. I run my own business as well, so I run a SaaS. And yeah, I build websites as well, so I'm a developer for EY.
Where can we find you, bro? Where can we find you?
Where can we find you?
Usually you can find me on LinkedIn. I don't use social media as a whole, so...
What's the LinkedIn name? The LinkedIn name?
Kwabena and Kobia. Kwabena and Kobia.
You might have to spell that.
You're going to have to spell that.
Yeah.
Spell that.
So yeah, just find me after and I'll spell it out for you.
Hey, what? You was born on a Tuesday, innit?
Born on a Tuesday, you know.
Yeah, go on there, brother.
Wait, do you have a question?
Yeah, I do have a question.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so for someone like myself who doesn't use LinkedIn, and I do a lot of networking in person, and just meet people, like that's how I found out about this event today, just talking to someone who introduced me about Purpose-Led. How can I do more networking online, and how can I abstract my time when I use social media for good purposes rather than just scrolling mindlessly?
Good question. Austin, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, I think it starts with value, as I said earlier. Like, the only reason you have followers is because people value what you're saying. So, like, everyone here with a large following, Pokebanks, whatever, is because they give value. So if you want to go on social media, you can't be posting things just for yourself. You've got to post things that someone watching it will take value in. So that's what I do on all my platforms, where I think of, I don't even care about myself. Like, if I'm looking bummy, I saw a post, I know the video might help someone get value. So think about how you can provide value. I think about why you're not posting at a deeper level. Is it insecurity, all that stuff? Because one thing I'm big on as well is...
Can you take that one in? You said, why are you not posting
on
a deeper level?
On a deeper level, because the way I see things, that me and Jonathan, we can give you, I'm hoping, give you all the advice on marketing, but if you're too insecure to post, it won't matter. I can tell you how to get to X amount of followers, but if you can't post on social media because of you're battling some things, then it won't matter. So it starts with working yourself here and building that muscle first. So I'd say, first of all, it starts with how can you add value. Then think deep within yourself, or why am I not providing value? Is there a deeper reason for it, and how can I fight that? And also be consistent. Poku, you said you posted twice a day.
Yeah, twice a day, every day for like 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I post 21 times a week on TikTok. I post twice a week on LinkedIn for the past 2 years. So it's about consistency. And I've got a motto, I'll do it consistently or don't do it at all. I think there's no point in doing something if you'll be consistent. There's literally 0 point. Especially nowadays with social media now. People forget about you like that. But I've gone viral on social media 2 times. I was famous for a day. I was on Glam Daily, I was on World Comedy. I thought I was a man. The next day, everyone forgot about me. So people forget about you very, very quickly. So be consistent. Make sure that you're always in their face. So work on yourself to make sure you're mentally at a point where you can post consistently. Then when you are, think about how you can add value. Then you'll go from there, bro. You'll be shaking hands with Poku Banks.
One. We've got another question over here on the right-hand side. Oh, wait. Oh, did you have a...
I don't know if anybody on this side.
No?
They do. Okay.
Is there someone?
No.
I think he's had it.
Wait,
have you had your hand up for a while, bro? Ah, okay.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, what would be your best sort of like icebreaker? You mentioned like the hardest part of going over and networking is that first walking up, just wanting to speak with people. Like, what would be your best icebreaker, if you will? Like when you first meet someone, do you just say hello, or like how do you start that conversation?
I say first of all, read the book How to Influence People. That's a great book, and I think the best way to do it is compliment them. That's a big thing. Like nobody, if you compliment someone and they turn your way, then they're just not a nice person. So make sure you show them love first, and number 2 is listen to them, let them speak. The issue with a lot of people, is you let them people speak. You probably have conversations, you talk to somebody, you probably get one word in. How do you feel? But when you let them speak now, they walk away thinking, you might not even say anything, but they walk away from that conversation thinking, wow, that was a great conversation. I haven't said one word. Because you let them speak now, and people like their ego, like the fuel their ego. The find ways we can fuel their ego. There's people that I know that are a lot bigger than me, but the way I chat to them, I don't kiss up to them, but the way I, chat to them, show them a lot of love, it makes them feel a type of way about me. So when I want something now, it's easy to connect. So think about ways you can give them value, deposit into a bank account, and soften them up a little bit.
I'll quickly add to that. I'll say for me on a social media angle, so I used to try and reach out to people a lot on social media, again, through LinkedIn and stuff like that. And for me, one thing people like, as Austin mentioned, is when you stroke their ego. Like, I can't stress enough, people, they just like, even if like, I don't know, you're just saying the simple things, people like to hear that. So with me, I'll do research on people, for example, on LinkedIn. I'll see, okay, Dave, maybe you had an award for this, an award for that. So what I'll do is I'll message them, saying hello. I'll be like, okay, I was really inspired by seeing you do X, Y, Z. I would love to learn from someone like you. How can we have a call to X, Y, Z? So again, it's understanding their profile, doing research on them, and obviously complimenting them, as Austin mentioned. And I think one thing I can't stress enough is the follow-up. Like a lot of times, even today, you might make a connection now and never shout them again. There's kind of no point with that. But I guess follow up, because there are a lot of people here making connections. So what are you going to do to be remembered? So like, even if it's just following up. So with me, some people I make connections with, even on like their birthdays, on Christmas, this and that, I just message them every now and again to just still keep fresh in their mind. So then it's not like I'm just, I'm only messaging them for a favor. It's actually a thing where we're actually building that long-term relationship and we can provide value to each other.
And also as well, it don't have to be there and then. Sometimes just walk up to somebody, say hi. You might not chat to them anymore, but just let them know who your face is. There's a man come to hopefully tonight called Made You Think. We literally met him at an event the other week. Table Bay.
Was in the meme page.
The meme page. Yeah, he got like a massive page. Do you guys know Made You Think? Yeah, we met him at an event a couple weeks ago, and we just showed him love, innit? We didn't ask for nothing. We met him again on Thursday, and then we had a conversation. Kevin Hart did a great video about that, how he met Jeff Bezos, about how, he said that he couldn't chat to him, but he just said hi. And then what he's done now, he's opened the door now, so next time he sees him, he recognizes him. So now we can talk more. So think long-term with your connections. Think about, let him know my face, let him know who I am. And then from there, next time, the door opens up. So think long-term.
And quickly, just to add to that, I only mentioned about Made You Think, but even us as the Gen Z Club, we went to Table Bay, and then we came across Money Station, who's here in the front today. I'm sure some of you lot follow Money Station. And again, with him, I think one thing that we had in common is just a lot of relatability, and I think that's how we was initially able to click and build that friendship. Obviously, you came down to our office, and now we've got a big relationship and good future plans together. So again, having relatability and just not being scared to approach someone, because everyone, they'll be willing to talk to you. Do you know what I mean? As long as you come with a nice approach here, just don't be scared to talk to a person, because that can be your next business partner, your next business deal. So yeah, just don't be scared.
I like that. And last but not least, can everyone just smile for me, please? Smile, smile, smile. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Smile firstly. Say, hey, how you doing? My name is Rob. What do you do? Okay, listen. As I said beforehand, don't always want to take. Give, listen, be receptive, take them in. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so what made you start that? Why are you passionate about that? How do you get to this point here? How can I help you? How can I help you is a big one, guys. Because end of the day, everyone needs help, man. Hey, we're not islands, so how can you help them? Be kind, be open, be receptive. That's how I'll say that. That's what I do. I'm just very, very open. I'm very, very smiley. You know what I mean? If you guys see me, you probably see me smiling more time than not. Because life's good. Life's good, man. So, I show that to my people. I be nice, and that's really helped me in terms of me meeting new people and networking in a way where it's helped me leverage to the point where we're here today with, as I said beforehand, 200 plus people inside. So yeah, that's what I'll say there, bro.
One more question.
We've got a question that's at the back here. Is that okay?
Okay. Word.
Yes, my brothers. How you
Well,
doing?
go on, yes.
The ancestors are proud. I just wanted to say that first.
Okay.
What was my question? Sorry, it's a bit mad when you actually stand up and you just got hella eyes on you. My man with the music, shout at me. But the question is, it's not really networking related, but where did the man them see themselves in 5 years?
Wait, Pokey, go first.
5 years. Well, the thing is, when I look back 5 years ago, I didn't even imagine this. So for me to look 5 years ahead is like, I don't even know. But for me, I'd probably say the go-to person for finance, celebrities, rappers, footballers going to me for wealth management and whatnot, advising the UK and taking personal finance into the school curriculum. That's the 5 year goal.
Wow.
I see myself smiling. No, honestly, I feel like in the day, as Poker said, you never know where my life might take you. Like Gen Z Club, it's not even a year. I just thought Born to Stand Out was my thing. I'll do that forever. But Gen Z Club,
Born to Stand Out? You ain't told the people.
My GQ Future Fashion brand. Make sure you check that out. Yeah. So my boy Zach. But yeah. So like I like to like take each day like day by day. 'Cause I feel like one thing that I think is really important that people are so focused on the future, they forget to live right now. I'm saying. And like there's one poem I read in the book here. It was something along the lines of at the end it was like, listen to the music before the song's over. Like listen to the music before the song's over. A lot of people are so ambitious, chase their dreams out here. They forget to listen to the music. They forget to just take this in. If we stop, just take it in. Just look around. Just stop, just take it in. Oh, that one. Oh, what was it again? Oh yeah, listen to the music before the song's over. And when you're as everyone here is so ambitious, we forget, that life's about living, that life's about experiences. And when you're so focused on the future, you get to live in the present, and all the best moments are in the present. So when it comes to 5 years, of course I've got big, audacious goals, and those are very important, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to, say what they are, because I'm just focused on making sure each and every day I'm doing my best, going to bed, and I'm smiling, I'm working my hardest, and I'm making myself proud in it. So I say in 5 years' time, I see myself still being present in the moment and still smiling.
First things first, by the grace of God, because I'm a Christian, by the grace of God, I believe that I'll be adding value to people's lives. For me, I'm very big on adding value for money, not time for money, because there's only so many hours in a day. So my purpose in the next 5 years, my goals in the next 5 years now, is to add value to people's lives. Obviously, start my coaching business again now. So I want to be coaching people, I want to be coaching footballers, I want to be coaching, going to schools, talking to them about confidence. My right-hand man, I want to be touring the world, just doing stuff, helping people in areas of purpose. Because I feel so many people are lacking the area of direction. And I can't lie to you, I'll be honest with you guys, I'll show you a quick secret. It breaks my heart. Can you guys say that to me? It breaks my heart.
Breaks my heart.
It breaks my heart, man, because there's so much potential within every single one of us in this room, right? But so many of us we all die, or so a lot of people die, without actually fulfilling even half of their potential. It breaks my heart. So my job, what I want to be doing in the next 5 years is adding value people, by the grace of God, to people's lives, so that I can be an asset to them, and also I can help them reach their purpose. As I always say on our podcast, it's bigger than me. I'm just here as a vessel. It's bigger than me. People are going to go, what I want to do, I want to live a life where I leave legacy for other people. Legacy, and that should be taking place in the next 5 years. I just want to encourage every single person in this room today, guys. Guys, don't chase money, chase value. Every single thing comes from there. So for everyone in this room today, whether you have your 5 year plan or you don't, chase value. Because value lasts forever. Time is only finite. We're going to die anyway. I know that sounds so harsh, but it's true. So that's my next 5 year goals, man.
And off the back of that as well, literally the graveyard. What was it we said? The graveyard is the richest place in the world. The graveyard is the richest place in the world. Someone felt that. I know I felt that. It's really the richest place in the world because that's the place where all the talent, the dreams, the unfulfilled dreams, you know what I'm saying, the unfulfilled paths, so many things go to the grave because people didn't actually take action on it at that time. It's a shame. It's a big shame. So that means that literally right now is the time that we have to actually take action on those dreams. But yeah, for me, 5 years, just literally same way, just inspiring people. What I'm doing now, just more of it. With my left hand man, is it me? My brother. Literally inspiring people, growing my business. Yeah, collaborating with people. Big up the Energizer
I stand up,
podcast.
stand up.
Zimmy. Yes, two handsome young men. Clap them up, man. Zimmy.
The best looking guys on TikTok.
Oh yeah, podcast coming. There's a podcast coming soon with a couple people. Podcast coming soon
We
with
got,
you
we
guys.
got like 3 of me as well, so if you want to check them out, I'm on their YouTube.
Yeah.
videos.
Come on. And we got a lot of collabs coming with a lot of people in this room, honestly. But yes, literally, just more of the same, more of what I'm doing now, and just progressing, really. Like, I can't really tell you where I'll be in 5 years. I don't think I know. Because literally, bro, a year ago, I didn't think I'd be on stage talking to all you lots. Did I say that? Okay, I guess a year ago I did say that. But there's a lot of things I'm doing now I didn't think I'd be doing a year ago. I thought I'd be doing it at some point, but not in a year's time. So 5 years, I could not tell you. But I just know I'll be just doing more of what I'm doing now and progressing.
Plug yourself. Stand up, Energizer, stand up.
Oh yeah, stand up.
I want you to plug yourself.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
doing
run
some
it.
great things, man.
Cool, what's happening, everyone? My name's Tay. My name's Tay, I'm 19.
Hi, Tay.
I'm 19. I'm an owner of the fashion brand Trendsetter London. I'm also the co-host of the Energizer podcast with my boy Ty. First of all, I just want to say big up to you guys, man, the Gen Z and Purpose-led. What you guys done today is amazing. The fact you got everyone out here is sick, bro, man. So I look up to you guys, keep at it. But yeah, we're the Energizer pod. We focus on self-development, self-improvement, success. And yeah, man, that's us, man. I let my boy Ty's go take over.
Boy, that was big, boy. Didn't even know how to carry on that. But yeah, I'm Ty. I'm 20 years old. Just gonna start off with my work. So in my 9 to 5, I'm an advertising exec. So I project manage a lot of advertising campaigns that you see on TV. Like I know everyone's watching Love Island right now. If there's an advert in between that, I probably project manage that. Outside of that, come on. That's 9 to 5. That's 9 to 5. That's 9 to 5. Do you know what I mean? Building the next man's dream, but we'll get onto that. Outside of work, I have my own web design agency as well called Ty Creates. Been doing that for the past 2 years. I've just launched my own mindset mentorship program, helping people kind of grow and develop their mindset. And then on top of that, I do my podcast with my boy. And then I'm also an amateur Muay Thai fighter. I've been training for 7 years, but that's me, man. Yeah, Muay Thai. But yeah, man. Appreciate it, my boy.
Cool, yeah, so for me, I think it's 2 things. Freedom and impact. So the first one, freedom, is I guess most of us here are the same, like living life on your own terms. And with me, one of my biggest passions is retiring my parents, make sure that I live in a comfy life. I can travel where I want, do what I want. And I guess that kind of ties in with impact, because with me, even the Gen Z Club, what I like doing is impacting people, bringing people together and connecting. So even me and Poku, I think it was back in 2019, we didn't have no Gen Z Club, but we like Starbucks. I think some people in this room, I know Alex, I can't remember who else, but a lot of people were in there. We literally Starbucks, about 30, 40 entrepreneurs, we were together networking and making connections. So for me, just impacting on a larger scale, events like these, we'll be doing multiple of them across the UK, inspiring many Gen Zs, because I think a lot of people who are young think business is only for like people who are 40, 50, or from a middle class background. I want to show like even the brothers from ends and this and that it's possible for everyone. So that's impact for me. And I think, again, as you guys mentioned, it's hard to know exactly what you're doing, because I know we all have that destination, but there's different vehicles that will get you to that destination. So I think with me, as long as I reach my destination, I don't really mind what vehicle I take, as long as I get there. So yeah, that's me.
So yes, guys, that is the live podcast section complete.
One more thing before the live podcast session is complete. One thing my boy told me to do, Mr. Robbo right next to me, is can all the graduates stand up, please? All the graduates, all the people that graduated. Come on, give yourselves a round of applause. A round of applause. Well done.
Wait. I keep going.
Keep going. Keep clapping for yourselves. You deserve it.
I'm nearly there.
Come on. Yes. I'm going to stand up too, because I graduated from the School of Life. I never went uni, but I made it. I'm joking, I haven't made it yet. But well done to everybody who is standing up, and everyone who's sitting down too. You have done very well. You've done something that I never done. Well done to you. Rob, do you want to say anything?
Yes, so final words, guys. Obviously, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, tell me yeah. Come on. Okay, so just to conclude right now, guys, we really appreciate if you guys get your phones out. If you haven't already, if you don't know who we are, and subscribe to our channel. As I said to you right now, we're just starting right now. We just started a journey. It's been a year. Tomorrow's the 1 year anniversary. So thank you. So the present, my present, which I asked for kindly, gotta get your phones out and follow us and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, please. The reception. Okay. Is it Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi money? Big up PP. Where's he at? There he is. Yeah. Come on. Yeah?
Yeah, I think Proud Wi-Fi. Try that and then follow up all the pages then. Oh, and it's a break as well, so you're welcome.
Yeah, so we've got...